personal trainer and nutritionist, and today I have an easy seated or chair mobility, stretching, and flexibility routine. So it's pretty easy, and we're going to stretch the entire body. This is good for increasing range of motion and relieving any stiffness, and it may help reduce pain. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, and if you'd like to help contribute, if you go to my channel page, in the About there's a link for donations. Before we begin, I also have a spirit lifter to share with you. It says, "Every negative, fearful, destructive idea has been thrown out of my mind and life." So this is an affirmation in which I find very helpful because sometimes we don't control our thoughts. So it'll start with something small like an irritation over something, like perhaps you spilt your coffee, and then some more small things happen throughout the day, and if you don't really monitor your thoughts, eventually this may lead to you thinking, I'm having a bad day, or that I'm sad, or that I'm frustrated, and any emotion has begun or started as a thought that you let grow too big. So you know the phrase like making mountains out of molehills. This is similar, and you shouldn't let inconveniences rule your emotions. So how you can stop this is by either changing your perspective on things, as in not seeing obstacles or mishaps as that. Instead, see them as like oops, but not attaching emotion to it, moving on, or seeing them as some sort of lesson. Or you can steer your thoughts away by simply focusing on something else, and every time you find yourself going back to that thought, just calmly reroute yourself and find some sort of distraction. So that being said, we'll begin our workout. The first thing we'll be doing is stretching the shoulders and the lats and the side of the body. So this is called a sliding side reach. So what you're going to do is you're going to slide one hand up your side slowly and lean as far as you can, and then open up that arm. And so we'll be alternating sides like so for 10. So let's begin. Make your moves very deliberate, or making sure that you think through them and really feel what's going on. So this really helps, or it's one of the great many benefits of stretching, is your mind to muscle connection and becoming more aware of your body. And so what this mind to muscle connection can do for you, because sometimes someone will hear, well, that's great, I'm glad to hear my mind to muscle connection is going to be benefited, but what is that and what does it do? So besides being the awareness of the body, this is going to help you to reduce injuries because you'll be more thoughtful of your body. It can also help you to treat them because you'll be more aware of what sensations you're feeling in the body, and it can improve balance because balance starts in the mind. And if you don't believe me, what you can do is you can balance on one leg with your eyes open and then try to do it with your eyes closed. With your eyes closed, you will lose your balance more quickly, or it is more challenging. And so it's based off of your proprioception and your sort of awareness around you. And also goes with body control, which is with can tie in with muscle memory, because muscle memory or no, mind to body connection, sorry, or mind to muscle connection rather, it goes hand in hand with body control because you control your body with your mind. So now the next thing that we have is called Show Some Love, and this is going to stretch the upper back muscles. So what you're going to do is you're going to round your back like you're hugging a big ball, and then open up and squeeze between your shoulder blades as you come up, and at that point you should feel a stretch in your chest. So from the side, you hug, rounding your back, and squeeze as you open up. So we'll do that for 8. next thing that we have is called picking apples, and so this is going to lengthen the spine, and it also helps with the shoulders. So what you're going to do is you're going to reach above your head like you're picking an apple, and you're going to try to elongate your body to reach over that hand and repetitively lean up and reach your hand one over the other. So we'll do that for 10. And then we're on to our next movement, which is drawing a bow. And so this is going to stretch the chest and help lubricate the shoulder joint. So what you're going to do is you're going to bring your hand and then squeeze in your shoulder blades. You should feel your muscles tensing up here in your lats and in your shoulder blade and your chest opening up. You do want to create tension as if you're drawing an imaginary bow. So we're going to do that 5 times on each side. And then our next stretch is for the wrists and forearm muscles. So it's called a hand coil. So you're going to put your hands in fists, and you're going to rub the back of your hands together in a sort of clockwise and counterclockwise movement. If they don't roll all the way, that's fine. Just do as much as you can without feeling pain. So do that for 10. And then our next stretch is for the lower back, the hips, and the legs. So it's called a windmill. So you're going to have your legs a little bit apart, and if you don't feel safe or you think that you might fall out of your chair when you do this, then don't do it, because obviously the risk is not worth the reward. But if you do feel safe and feel like you'll be able to stay in your chair, you're going to lean across and try to bring your hand down to your opposite foot or shin or knee or whatever you can reach to. So I'll alternate for 10. And our next stretch is for the hips and lower back, and it's called a knee hug. So you're going to bring one leg up and give it a hug. And we're going to hold for a moment. And when you're ready, switch. The next thing that we have is going to stretch along the side of the body, the lats and the shoulder, and it's called a cross body side reach. So you're going to bring your hand to your opposite knee and then lean your hand across. So hold. And also, if you wanted, you could make this more dynamic by simply alternating sides. So whatever way feels more comfortable to you, or both. And then our last movement is a tower to a chest expansion. So you're going to lace your fingers and bring your arms up overhead, and then release, bringing your arms around. So we'll do that 5 times. And that concludes our easy seated or chair stretching and mobility routine. I hope you enjoyed it. Please check out more of my other videos on YouTube under Wellness by Elizabeth, and like, subscribe, and share.